where do you go when you feel disconnected, anxious, or just out of it? I found that instead of trying to run towards some type of escapism, the most nourishing place for me to return to is myself. I'm Chani, and in this video, I'm sharing 6 of my favorite practices to come home to myself, to ground, to reconnect, and to reset my energy. Well, first of all, I gotta check in with myself and see what I'm really feeling. Instead of just kind of letting that anxiety or that discomfort or that feeling out of it kind of overtake me, I tap in and I ask myself, what am I feeling? Is that anxiety? Is that fear? Is that physical discomfort? Am I just feeling lethargic? What's going on? Check in with my emotional state, check in with my body, and then I ask myself, okay, what do you need? What do I need in this moment? Do I need some water? Do I need a deep breath? Do I need to do one of these practices that I'm about to talk about? The first one on that list is affirming myself. If I'm having some anxious thought spiral, if I'm feeling just really out of it and ungrounded, I'll tell myself, I am okay, I am safe, I am good, I trust myself, I love myself, I am here, I am exactly who and exactly what I am meant to be in this moment. Just telling myself those grounding and self-accepting affirmations to really just help me chill, get grounded, and develop a sense of self-safety within myself first. And number 2, I'd love to talk about this one, connecting to nature. See, nature is not something separate from us. It's not something that we come into. It's something that we are a part of. So by connecting to nature, we're just connecting to ourselves. You feel me? So that can look like just going outside for 5 minutes. For me, I like to sit on my porch. You could just take a walk around the block. It doesn't have to be going on a whole hike, going to a park, although that is lovely too. I love to walk around in the grass and, just hug a tree. Sometimes a girl or a guy just needs to hug a tree, you feel me? But it doesn't have to be all that, right? It could be daily, just going outside for 5 minutes, just getting some fresh air, seeing the trees, hearing the birds. The sound of birds singing, it on a neuroscientific level calms down our nervous system, because back in the wild, right, when we were walking around and if we heard birds singing, it meant that it was a safe and quaint place, right, where we can just relax. So when we hear the birds singing, it really just calms us down, brings us back to center. And then just to feel some sunlight, right, photosynthesize a little bit. And speaking of light, that brings me to my next practice. This is light visualization meditation, okay? This is one of the first and most effective energy work practices that I've done, and it's really quite simple, right? It's nothing crazy. Anybody can do this. And so I'm just gonna give you the steps real quick, and if you want, you could check out, a guided version on my YouTube. So what you'll do is you'll sit, you'll lay down, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and you'll picture light, like bright healing light. It could be green, it could be red, it could be gold, it could be white. I love to picture like gold white sunlight coming in through my body, right? And what this does is it cleanses you, it recharges you, it grounds you. So you'll picture that light filling up your body with each breath. You'll spread it further and further through your body, expanding it until you're just flooded with light. Then you'll picture it getting brighter and even bigger and expanding beyond you into a bubble. Like, I think it was like a 360 wingspan around, above and below me, like a ball of light, right? And I'll picture that, again, just getting brighter, stronger, until I'm so filled with light and so enveloped by light that I can't even see anything beyond it, right? I'll breathe that in, and then when I open my eyes, I'm on a whole new wavelength of peace, of presence, and I'm telling you, more than any science or facts or how it exactly works can explain it, the feeling, the transformation that I feel from before and after, it speaks for itself. So even if you've never done that energy work stuff before, I highly advise just trying it out. Next, I like to get some movement going in my body, and I'm not talking about necessarily working out, although it could be that too. Working out, it does release endorphins, it's good for you and everything, it feels good, but I'm talking about something a little bit more embodied and flow, right? To tap into yourself. That helps me tap into my energy, right? So 2 ways I like to do this. Number 1 is dancing. I mean, I'm not a professional dancer, right? I don't really dance in front of people so much, but in my room, in front of my mirror, in the bathroom, I'll put on my music and just let it out. Like, just move your hips, just move your body. This really works in so many ways to center you and bring you back to yourself. First of all, we store so much tension in our hips, right? And a lot of trauma in our hips too. So when we are moving our hips, we're moving our legs, our body, we're releasing that energetic and physical tension and trauma. And then, our hips, it grounds us. It's our seat. It's like our grounding energy. So moving that, bouncing, right? We are coming back into ourselves. And also it just helps to like embody your sensuality, embody your passion, your energy, your flow, right? So just let it flow through you. Like, don't overthink it. Put some music on and just move a little bit. Number 2, this is, of course, yoga. What better way is there to connect to your body, to flow with yourself? Yoga is really like such an intimate act of self-love where you really get to be fully present on the mat, in your body, while you're releasing your tension, while you're calming your breath, while you're tapping into yourself in such a deep way. I've been doing it since I was 12 for a reason. It's something that just works wonders, and so I really advise that you try it. I really love Yoga with Cassandra. I would definitely suggest her. She has great yoga videos, but even a 5-minute like chair yoga routine can really help you feel better. Like just doing some neck stretches, some shoulder stretches, guided with your breath, it can make such a difference. The last one, number 6, is something that I'm really trying to do more of this summer. Lay in bed and do nothing. And I mean nothing, really. Because often, even when we're not busy, we're always trying to do something, think and plan and write something down and read and scroll and this and that. And we don't really allow ourselves to be fully still, to just fully chill out. Definitely it's something that I deny myself all too much. I mean, I like to keep myself busy. I like to be productive, even, when I'm not in school, even when I don't have work, right? And that's great. But I realize even like when I have time to be chilling, I'll fill that empty space with videos, information, and things that I'm feeding my brain instead of letting it just like relax, and instead of indulging in the beauty of stillness. And then when I do actually allow myself to have that stillness, I'm able to just come back to myself, allow my thoughts to flow through, allow myself to process, to feel, to indulge in the moment, right? To just connect to my bed, to my body, to the moment. And then after that, after I give myself that time, maybe I drift off, maybe I'm just looking up at the ceiling for 10, 20, 30 minutes, whatever it is, then I'm able to get up so much more energized, feeling so much more grounded and connected to myself, right? Just allow yourself to tap into your senses, to your body, to yourself, to the moment, and see how presence rewards you. The world pulls us in so many directions, but we always have the power to choose to come back to stillness, to come back to presence, to come back to ourselves. These practices are tools to help us reconnect when we're feeling lost, disconnected, or just feeling off. I would love to hear how this resonated with you and what your favorite ways to reconnect with yourself are in the comments. And if you liked the video, definitely make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. That notification bell, it'll be in the subscribe square. After you hit subscribe, you'll see a little bell. Definitely click that so that you get notified next to my post. And I'll see you next time. Bye!